Morning everybody, Brett from Metropole here, and today I'm joined by Tom Corley. Hey Tom.
Hey Brett, how you doing?
Very
Good
well,
to see
thanks. You too, mate. Again, yeah. Well, look, we're on the Gold Coast for our wealth retreat, great session yesterday. Tom is the author of Rich Habits and Study into the Self-Made Millionaire and Their Habits. And one of the things that resonated with me, Tom, was the obsession. Self-made millionaires become obsessed with something and really, I guess, put everything aside to achieve that kind of goal. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so one of the reasons why they have this obsession is they have created sort of a blueprint or a destination of where they want to go. So when you know where you want to go, that creates clarity. And when you have clarity, then you just see a straight line. You know exactly what you've got to do. If you don't have that blueprint, you don't have that clarity, and you're like a leaf on a fall day just floating around with the wind. So they become obsessed because they know where they want to go. They don't allow anything to get in their way to stop them from getting to their destination. And they take action because they know that only by taking action are they going to get to the destination. And the destination really is an amalgamation of achieving or realizing dreams, right? And the construction crew for dreams is goals. So they create this destination. They have these dreams that are like rungs on a ladder that they have to climb to get to that destination. And every dream might have 3 or 4 goals. So they're single-mindedly focused on the little things, the goals. They accomplish the goals. They move on to the next goal. And then eventually they realize the dream. And the fact that they realize a dream gives them this motivation. Hey, I can do this. I know it can be done and I can get to my destination. And then they go after the next rung on the ladder, which is the next dream. The same process, create goals around the dream. They realize that dream and they get higher and higher on that ladder of success, if you want to call it that. And they keep themselves pumped up that way. The other way that they keep their obsession going is they manage their expectations. Too many people set these audacious goals and these audacious expectations, and then when they fall far short of them, they get sad, depressed. It stops them in their tracks. What self-made millionaires in my study did is they set realistic expectations. In fact, some of them didn't set any expectations at all. They said, you know what, I'm just going to pursue the goal, and if I achieve it, I achieve it. If I don't, I don't. I'm just going to keep at it. So they don't have these expectations that are time-driven, or maybe they're monetary or something like that. That keeps their emotions in check. Because when you fail to meet an expectation, you become depressed or sad, and that can throw you off.
Yeah, absolutely. It's quite interesting. We were just talking about half marathons and marathons, and it's the same kind of thing, isn't it? You set yourself a goal, you work your training program, and you can visualize yourself crossing the finish line and achieving and getting fitter and hitting your targets along the way.
Yeah. So the marathon metaphor is a great one. Some people will say, "Oh, I'm going to run a marathon," and maybe it's 6 months out. And all they're thinking about is the 26.2 miles that they've got to run. But what the successful marathoners do is they don't look at it that way. They look at it on a week-by-week basis. So their goal is not to run 26.2 miles. Their goal is to maybe log 25 miles in during a week. So it's these little steps that they take, and like their dreams, their little goals that you achieve, and then you move to the next week, you do 25 miles again, 25 again, and then eventually you get to the point where you're able to run the 26.2 miles because of all the baby steps that you took to get in shape.
Yeah, look, I think that's probably one of the biggest things I've learned from you, Tom, is I always used to think becoming wealthy and successful was a lottery win or a one-off event, but as you said, it's just those baby steps and pursuing a dream and taking those little steps.
Yeah, success is a process, and I mentioned it yesterday at the retreat. Everybody thinks poor people are unsuccessful, and I say no, they're actually very successful because the process they're following is successful. It's keeping them poor.
Yeah.
So if you change the process, you alter your process in terms of the destination you want to achieve. The thing with poor people is they don't have a destination, they don't have a blueprint. So obviously they live a life of mediocrity because they don't know where they're going. So when you have an idea where you want to go, that allows you to take action. You can't take action when you don't know where you want to go.
Yeah. Look, thanks very much. I'm looking forward to the rest of the week. It's great having you out here again.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I look forward to seeing you guys over there later in the year when I come and visit.
Yeah, I can't wait. That'll be fun.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks.
Cheers.